Alright, so first game that I'm looking at, it was on, okay, well, yeah, you can look at I'm sure you can figure out which one it is. So I'm just going to follow you. I want fog of war on, okay. Nothing really at the first. I kind of skimmed through this yesterday, but I couldn't actually watch the replay. Well, record this. So, Sarah's playing super passive, but you know, that's fine. I'm not sure where you're going. Like, just stay in lane there. Try to get your level 2 quickly. And if he was at a place where you could jump on him, that would have been awesome. But he wasn't. That's okay. Right now you probably would want to push it into tower so it can reset, because so right there, let's just go back real quick. Okay, so I'm not sure if you missed your Q. No. See, I would have stood back. Let's do that again. Okay, I would have stood back, like, right here. Because he was standing right next to the minion waves, kind of where you are. And if he stood back right there, let one of these minions get low, then you Q right to the minion, E right away. Actually, it says your Q is off cooldown. What? Huh. So EM, get him 1 and 2 autos, because that would probably stun him since he was higher health than you. Get him 1 and 2 autos, and then you can probably Q back out to... That one would probably be low by that point. Instead of... See there, you took a bit more harass than you needed to. If you Q'd, stunned him, do a couple autos, get out, and he wouldn't have been able to do anything to you. You might have wanted to Q to one of those minions just to avoid that damage there. Well, yeah, I'm not sure why he's just started playing aggressive. He's probably zoning you off the cannon. You still get it. Do the same thing there. So same thing as last time. Q to the minion. He was right next to it, so you could definitely within melee range. Stun him. Do a couple autos, and you can get out. Should be pretty easy. Okay. You might have been able to get that one before, but that's okay. Okay. Yeah, here's where you go in a bit early, like way early. You probably should have waited till your Trundle was over here, because he doesn't have a ward there. Yeah, you haven't seen him place a ward. So, okay. So, I know that your Trundle pings that he's coming, but just because they ping that they're coming doesn't mean go in right then, because, like, if you stop, look at the mini-map, your Trundle is down here. I just tried to point with my finger, that's okay. Your Trundle's down here. Where is... I don't know what this is doing. So your Trundle's just down up here still. He still has this whole way to go. So when you engage, it's still technically a 1v1. Plus, there's a minion wave there. And those minions will turn, so he has more minions. So, if it was a 1v1, he would have won. Also, easy stun for him. Panic Flash, I think. Probably didn't need to. Also, pop your potions before. Yeah, you would have been able to get that kill there if you had waited for Trundle. Pop your potions before you go into that fight. It will give you... Like, then you'll start off higher, and then you won't forget. Yeah, here I think you were just in the shop. Probably. So, like, if you had been watching, you would have been able to stun him and get that kill, I think. That's not good. Xerath gets away. Okay, let's go back here. So you want to hard push this right now, which you are doing, I think. Kind of. Just keep autoing, get last hits when you can, since you know Xerath was low and you had to recall. You should be able to push this into tower and deny him lots of experience there. But here, since you didn't hard push it, he's able to recall, and look, he's already back. He's going to get all these minions. Yeah, so now he's going to be one minion up after he takes this wave, if he doesn't miss any. Why did he go Chalice? Why would he go Chalice with this team? Yeah, if you're looking at Xerath's build, that's an awful build. He's against a full AD team, and he went with a magic resist item. He should have gone more Nelonomicon, however you say it. I can't say that one. You know, whatever that one is. You know what I'm talking about. Fortunately, you missed that. Yeah, you need to be really safe right now. Yeah, you aren't gonna get that. Just... Oh, you're taking damage from those minions. Yeah, pop one of your flasks. Also, I noticed a few times yeah, like there, you used your potions before your flask. Usually, unless you're full on mana. Okay, see, that was a good combo there. You Q'd to him. You Q'd to the minion right next to him, and then E'd. And then, like, you either have more damage to do your Q again, or, yeah. Or you can just kill him. But, anyway, see, now you're, like, low on mana, and you're down a potion. Whereas if you had popped a flask, you would have more mana, as well as, like, that recharges when you go back to shop. You should probably pop one right now, because, yeah. You're pretty low. There we go. I do like the Emax first. That's like what I always do. It's just so powerful. You probably do want to auto them when you can instead of using your Q. Like, yeah, you can use your Q to farm, but if you have a choice between autoing it and using your Q, auto it, because you do get mana back. Like, let's look at this. So, you refund 35 mana, rank 3, at rank 1, but it costs 60 mana, so that's still, you're losing 25 mana each time. So yeah, I like where you're autoing it. Oh, dang. That's unfortunate. I can't tell when you're pinging, but I think you might need to ping more, because like you didn't see Xerath. He could have been roaming. You had no idea. You don't have any vision. That's another thing. You really need to use your Trinket Ward. I think you've used it once this game, and you're 8.5 minutes in. Like, ping missing right now. No, you Sam, so you're good. But yeah, if you're mid lane, if you ward those two side bushes, or even just one of them, you should be able to see which way he goes. Like if he's missing and you didn't see him go, and you have your ward bottom, and you didn't see him go bottom, then you can tell top to be careful. Also, I do like using your E to farm to help get those last hits under turret. Yeah, you scared him off there. Yeah, you need to be careful about when you go in. When your jungler pings, immediately look at the minimap and see where they are first. Also, I would probably ward your bottom side right now, because you just saw Kha'Zix down there, but you don't. You have no clue where he went. And I think this is the point where you get ganked and you die. Yep, that ping is telling me that it's definitely going to happen. Yep, there you go. That was a good flash, though. That was a really good reaction on that flash. Yeah, once again, use your flasks instead of potions. You'll want to open. There you go. Anyway, back that last time when you blew your flash, you probably would have wanted to ping the jungler just to make sure that the rest of your team is aware of where the jungler is. So you saw him headed towards top side, then your bottom lane could play more aggressive because they know they aren't in risk of getting ganked, and your top lane laner would play more passively. I don't know why you bought these 2 vision wards when you haven't even used your trinket ward. You don't need that many wards right now. Because you aren't roaming, and you just have those 2 side bushes to really ward, because that's the 2 times that Kha'Zix is ganked. He's ganked from there, both sides. There you go. See, another good thing with using your Q onto a minion before you start your combo, the E auto attack combo thing. If there was a jungler there, actually, let's go back here. So, because if you kill a minion, it resets the cooldown, right? So, if you had killed a minion with that, there's Kha'Zix, just Q out there, and then you can, yeah, then it's a lot easier for you to get away. Well, then you have a chance to get away. A lot of the higher level Irelia players, you'll see them do a lot, so probably try to focus on that combo. Q to a minion first. Okay, here, yeah, go after the Gnar. You could have stunned him, and you and Wukong would have destroyed him. Yeah, you went after Sivir, she's the 80 carry, but yeah, then you over-chased a bit and got destroyed. It's Sivir still has her spell shield, so it's going to be difficult for you to stun her. And then she has Nami to give her the heals and the speeds up. Great buff. Oh, that was a cool flash by Nami. That was really good. And Wukong's alive. Okay. Oh, right here. Okay. If you look at this fight right now, Xerath's super overextended. Gnar is exhausted. He's tired. That's what they call it. So he's not He's not Mega Gnar, he's Mini Gnar. There's this ward right here. You have your teleport up. So if you teleported right there, you, like, there's Wukong and Jinx. And yeah, no one else is nearby. Because, you know, Kha'Zix is dead, Sivir's dead, and you saw Nami recall a while ago, plus she was super low. And you can't see her anywhere near, so it's not like she'd be able to help. You should be able to... You guys would be able to get those kills, and maybe go on to Dragon there after. So I would have liked to have seen you go in there, get your Wukong and Jinx to engage, Jinx throw down her, yeah, and then Wukong still probably could have gotten top. Okay. You probably want to work on your last hitting under turret too, because you miss quite a few of these. Like, I think you missed, I think I counted last night and it was like 5. So you missed like 5 minions, which that doesn't seem like a lot, but that's like 100 gold right there, which is big. That's pretty big. Yeah, you have no vision. I'm not sure you get out. Yeah. I'm pretty sure you don't die here. Yeah, you do place a ward there, like that ward, but don't go in. You have no backup. Just go back, take a jungle camp or something. Because right now you're just standing around doing nothing. You could be getting some gold. Get yourself closer to that Triforce that you're building for. Okay, so if you look at where your vision is, all of your vision is down towards the bottom side of the jungle. It's all down here. Like, so you know no one's down here. No one's in the river. You know that, unless they're right there. But you have no vision up here. So what you want to do, you want to hug the side of the lane that you have your vision on. So that gives you a lot more time to react. So if you were standing right here, if Kha'Zix came from this side, like, you'd see him easily be able to escape, either by going through the river or by going up just towards your tower. And if he came through this side of the river, you have those 2 wards that you placed. Pretty good wards. You probably only needed one of them. Like, if you place this ward down here, actually just to that tip of the bush, you get a lot more vision. Like, you get this whole thing, and you usually can spot when they come in there, unless, like, they jump over that bush, which Kha'Zix usually won't waste his jump just to get into a bush, because it's pretty long cooldown. Like, it's, how long is it? Yeah, it's an 18-second cooldown, so he's not going to waste that. So, anyway, what I'm saying, like, just hug that side of the lane that you have your vision on, and then you'll be a lot safer. Once again, I don't think you're pinging your MIAs here. But I hit it twice, and auto, oh, dang. Yeah. Okay, once again, working on your last hitting under the tower there. And did you pop 2 potions? You don't usually need to have 2 potions be running at once. And I would have waited to save your Q, because, like, the only way he could have gone, because your Q is your gap closer. The only way he could have gone was towards you, or over Briar Pit. And so he comes towards you, you use your E, slow him, auto, Q, you know, whatever. You kill him, still. But if he goes over Barren Wall, you can't chase, unless you blow your flash. But if he goes over Barren Wall, I mean, I wouldn't have chased anyway if he went over Barren Wall, but Probably didn't need to pop the ult there. He was super low. Ooh. Yeah, a bit risky to go in. I'm not sure what that was. Like, that was an awful Leona engage. Like, you're still super squishy. All you have in defense is those Merc Treads. And, yeah, you just got exploded. Because, like, you get stunned, and boom, you're dead. That's a good Wukong ult, though. Wukong's pretty good. Yeah, so you had nothing to protect you. Also, just note of your skill order, probably in this matchup I would have maxed Q second. Just because, well, you're going to be dodging a lot of skill shots. They have a pretty mobile well, Kha'Zix and Sivir Gnar kind of are mobile. So, also, that's Zera's skill shots and Sivir Boomerang. You're really going to want to dodge those. Just a note, when taking camps, stun the big monster before you start autoing it. So use your E first, and it's a guaranteed stun. Because, like, even if you're full HP, it will still stun them. Because it stuns when they're the same percentage as you as well. Same percentage or more HP. So it actually helps you take a lot less damage. You can just clear the camp faster. Probably don't want to get that close to the bush before placing your ward. Like, you can place your ward from a lot safer distance. Because if there was someone there, you would have died. Like, if they were setting up a bush, you definitely would have died. I'm not sure why your entire team goes for this. Like, you don't need 4 people to get on Sivir. You aren't gonna catch her. Because she's Sivir. She has all of her summoners. So, yeah, you blow flash, Q, she flashes. You start going for her, and yeah, you're just way too deep here. And it's just you and Trundle. Jinx and Leona went back mid, which is what they should have done. You probably should have just gone and farmed that wave. Because you had no vision in the river area, and they easily collapsed on you. So I personally would have just farmed that wave and pushed it out while Jinx and Leona held mid. Because you already scared Sivir away. You weren't going to kill her. You have no damage. You don't have enough damage right now. So on the small ones, let the tower hit it first before you auto it. Because like you autoed it and then the tower hit it and you lost it. So if you want to auto it first, like you'd have to auto and then like Q and then E or something with what damage you have right now. Again, probably didn't need to, well, definitely didn't need to use the ult. Probably shouldn't have done the Q. Good job canceling the teleport. You would have gotten destroyed there. Because Xerath would have just stunned you right when you came in. And then, since you're still super squishy, you would have died really quickly. Let your support use a relic shield so that she can go get, yeah. let your support use their relic shield sooner rather than later when it's mid-game. And then they can, because like they don't really have to roam too much. I mean, be in lane too much at this point. They want to be roaming around, getting vision. So the less time they spend in the lane using their stacks, the better. Yeah, you guys have no vision on this. You don't even want to get close. Also, Dragon's already gone. Whoa, what are you doing? Not sure why you went on Kha'Zix there. Like, Kha'Zix has his warriors, he has some lifesteal, and he has Randuin's completed. Kha'Zix is pretty fed right now. And he's kind of tanky. And he has his ult. And you're super squishy and behind. So, like, if you did fight that, like, first recommendation would be not fight that at all, because Dragon was gone. You weren't going to get anything from that other than kills. And since they're so far ahead, you probably wouldn't have come out on top unless they really misplayed. So yeah, you did draw the fire of 4 of them, but, like, Gnar just, yeah. Gnar can out-tank you. Gnar can tank your team longer than you can tank their team. Like, you just get stunned, bubbled, EQ, you know, whatever, you're dead. And go for the squishier people, because you just got destroyed. And you came close to killing Kha'Zix. Kha'Zix did die. But it would have been better if you go for, like, Xerath or Sivir. Though Xerath does have his Hourglass now, and Sivir has her Spell Shield. That would have been the best thing to go for. Actually, how much gold do you have? Okay. That's Smite by Trundle. Brutal. Oof. Rough. Yeah, don't chase too far. Oh, hello Kha'Zix. Kha'Zix should be dead, but I think you die too. Oh, I don't remember what happens here. Oof. Xerath gets you. I mean, Trundle almost goes for you. You don't need to go in. Your team has that. You're just risking dying way too much there. You should have just stayed back. Oh, is your team gonna die here? Oh, okay. I think Leona does tank tower for forever. Literally forever. Yeah, you didn't need to risk that. Way too much risk in that. Okay, I like going defensive here. Getting some defensive stats since you're pretty far behind. Okay, I know you go 1 for 1 here, but if you look at his minion wave, like, he has, how many is that? 7, 8 casters, 2 melees, and a cannon minion. And he's 2 levels up on you. And he has 2.5 items completed to your 1. Barely. 1 and a little bit. If there was someone else there, you would have gotten smashed. Like, also, use your ult more for healing in those large waves, because it would also kill him off too. Like, that was just a bit closer than I would have liked. You could have remained at over half HP if you had healed off with them. Also, unnecessary flash at the end, I think. I don't think he flashed away from you. Good job queuing to the minion though. Oh, just kidding. He did flash away from you. But you really don't need a recall. Just push that wave out. That's free gold there. That's like easily 200-300 gold there that you could have gotten. Oh, is my replay system not working? No, it is. Okay. I'd really like to see you upgrade your trinket ward at some point. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Kite back, kite back, kite back. Okay. Yeah, you probably shouldn't have gone in after you saw Xerath pop up, because there is no way you were going to survive that. You might have been able to get out, though. Why is Xerath going in like that? He's so dead. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Okay. I almost never go for two offensive items as Irelia. Like, you pretty much don't need it. Especially when you're this far behind. It would be better to complete that Spirit Visage or get a Frozen Heart. Or a Randuin's, maybe even. Because, like, you're so squishy. You're just dying super fast right now. I'd probably build a Warden's Mail and then complete the Spirit Visage. No, actually, Gnar and Kha'Zix are so far ahead, I would probably just go for Frozen Heart or Randuin's right off the bat and complete the Spirit Visage later. Because that's just, like, you're gonna not do any damage because you're gonna be dead before the fight starts. Nice try by Jinx, but see, Dragon's dead. Don't fight. There's no point in fighting. Right now, since you're so far behind, yeah, I like the bush where you're trying to get a pick. Okay, so you go in. That's the problem with Trundle. So, okay, I'm gonna go over that again. Okay, so let's look at this. Trundle gets chunked to 1/3 HP. And you still go in. So, when you go in, let's see, where's the rest of your team? Wukong's right there, less than half HP. Trundle's at 1/3 HP and backing out. He almost has Mega Gnar. Fiona's right there. Jinx is right there. Their positioning's fine. I mean, it was a good try, but once Trundle got stunned and chunked down that low, I'm sure you remember this, you just get destroyed because you're so squishy. I think it turns out okay. Let's see. I can't remember what the trade ends up being. 1 for 3. Yeah, you didn't need to take that fight. You probably should have just backed out once you saw that Trundle lost all of his HP. Because you aren't tanking enough to 1v4 yet. Why are you not going on? Okay. I'm not sure what happened here. Okay. I think you get hit by a bubble. No. You dodged the bubble. Actually, you played this pretty well. That was well played by you. You did best you could hope to do there. Since Trundle's super squishy still, and you're super squishy, and it was like 2v4. So if you are gonna build Blade of the Rune King, it's usually best to build the Cutlass first, just to help with that lifesteal and sticking on your target. It just helps so much. Okay, once again, E the camp first. Okay, Wukong got caught out there. Not sure what he was doing there. You should really upgrade your trinket though, because you guys have no vision. You might have been no. They just got caught out. Oh wow, that was a good gnarl. Once again, just use your ult to try to get hit the most people, minions, champions, whatever, as possible. Just because that will help you survive a lot longer. I kind of want to check out your runes and stuff after this. I can't remember where I found your runes. Okay, I'm gonna try to find your runes and masteries. Okay. Oh, here we go. This is the runes and masteries that you used. Probably use the same ones, but okay. So player builds. All right. So I'll pull this up real quick. Why is it not? Oh well, you know your runes and masteries. Attack speed quints, attack speed marks, 1 armor, 1 magic resist. Okay, magic resist blues. Okay. Let me pull up what I use for my runes on Irelia. I really like starting out with 10% CDR. Let's see, so you do 2190. 2190 is good. But instead of attack speed, get that cooldown reduction mastery instead. So I really wish this was working. Maybe this is it. Awesome. Alright. So yeah, you want your attack speed there. So yeah, you want the attack speed. I would have gone the cooldown reduction. Let me pull up mine real quick. Yeah, that's not good right now. Okay, so I use this. Okay, so this gives you 5% CDR, which really helps Irelia. And then as well. I usually go top lane Irelia, but this works too. So just with the 5% CDR, so that starts me out at 10%, which is really nice. Wait, what did I use for my... I'm pretty sure I just used attack damage quints. Yeah, I just used 80 quints. That's not the page that I want. Yeah, just 80 quints, 80 marks, armor yellows. I mean, if you're against an AP mid laner, you can go health per level yellows. Like, I don't know how many pages you have, or like what runes you have or anything, but when I'm an 80 against an AP mid laner, I go health per level yellows, and then the only change I would make to this is I would just change these out for magic resist, flat magic resist, maybe even hybrid pen marks, since Irelia's stuff does so much magic damage. Anyway, okay, let's find another game here. Do one more Irelia game. Let's do this one. Okay, so this one looks like your mid lane Irelia again against mid lane Diana. Should be a pretty good matchup for you. I haven't seen this one actually, so it should be good. When there are lots of squishies for you to kill. Okay, we'll see. My replay client is loading so slow. You can just watch it online. Okay, I'm not sure what's the deal with it. But, okay, so that's that one game. I can get the other one later. Hopefully I'll check again, try to get my replay system working. It's been having troubles, but... So that's that one game. Main things, focus on CSing under turret. When you're behind, definitely build more defense than offense. Only get that second offensive item on Irelia if you're super ahead. Like, super ahead. Like, you're the only person carrying, and you really need to do damage. Yeah, there we go. Unable to download. Just because Irelia does tons of damage anyway. Just from her base damage, Trinity Force. She'll do tons of damage. If you go Trinity Force into full tank, you should be able to distract the majority of their carries. Just dive their backline. Their support will have to peel, and since you have that tenacity, you'll just wreck them. You really do need that tankiness as Irelia instead of the damage of the Blade of the Ruin King. Let's see, what else do we have? Use your trinket more often early. I can go back to that game here. Okay, so what else did we have? Be careful who you're focusing. Like, there were the times when you focused the Kha'Zix, when there was that time that you focused the Kha'Zix when Kha'Zix was tanky. You weren't going to kill him. What else did we have here? I think that's pretty much it. You had pretty good CS. Just got to practice those under turret ones. Yeah, that should be it.